This is Curious Television, a professional online-based television committed to promoting truth, balanced and objective reportage without fear. Please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook channels. Curious Television, fearless pursuit of truth.
Beyond natural causes, illnesses or insecurity, another silent killer is lurking in Nigerian homes. In Kwara State, expired and rusted gas cylinders are being deceptively repainted and sold, turning them into hidden time bombs that could explode at any moment. Curious Television visited one of such sales outlets and exposed this dangerous trade, prompting regulatory authorities to take swift action. Along the busy Murtala Mohammed Way in Ilorin, expired gas cylinders, rusted, outdated, and unsafe are secretly being refurbished and pushed back into the market. Unsuspecting buyers, unaware of the risks, purchased them, placing lives and properties in jeopardy. This triggered an immediate response from the Standard Organization of Nigeria's SON, Kwara office, as officials raided one of the outlets, seizing several cylinders for safety testing.
Our reactions is our responsibility. We as an organization, we have the responsibility of protecting Nigerians and ensuring that the products that are sold within this country are safe, are standardized, and are presentable and can be used and has value to the Nigerians. When we discover that a product is out of standard, our responsibility first is to investigate, to engage, to now be able to ensure what is available and be able to verify. After verification and investigation, we penalize and we extract from the system whatever products that we find are nefarious to Nigerians. And so the most important thing is responding to safety, responding to the needs of Nigerians, responding to inadequacies in the processes that we find. This is a typical example of us responding to the safety of Nigerians in Kwara State and to ensure that gas cylinders being sold are standard, are verifiable, are certified and are licensed by Standard Organization of Nigeria. Because in our process of work, we believe that information is very important. And when we have such information, it helps us to be able to carry out our activities more effectively, more proactively, and more efficiently. Because we are also concerned about carrying out activities that will not be offensive to Nigerians. Because here they also have their right to sell. And so we must be conscious to be sure that whatever we are penalizing them for is something that must not be sold in the country. And for us, it's a victory against substandard products. Because that's our intention overall, to make sure that standards is more than 90% in this country. That by the time you pick 10 products, 9 or 8 of them, if not 10, are standard products. And for us, we think this is another way of shutting down substandard products in our organization and in our country.
That's a devilish act. It is a devilish act. Going by the standard of gas cylinders, which we have just discussed now, we all know that it has an expiry date, and we know that the danger attached to that is sudden explosion. So why on earth will anyone, just because of money, endanger other people's life? For me, it's a devilish act, and anyone found wanting in such acts should be made to face the full wrath of the law by the government. It is not a good one at all.
Honestly, nowadays, one thing I know about people is like they don't care if it's dangerous or if it's harmful to human beings. But if it's all about money making, that's what people will go for.
Reacting to the developments, the director of Kwara State Fire Service, Prince John Falade, condemned the practice as reckless and dangerous, warning that such negligence could cause catastrophic explosions.
The rusted cylinder gas has been, by virtue of the exposure to weather, and it is very dangerous because you will not know. After when it gets rusted, you will not know whether it is leaking or not. And by virtue of this, explosion could set in. Even if explosion does not set in, leakage out of the rusted can cause ignition. Now, what causes explosion of what we are talking about has been when the atmospheric pressure, the outer pressure, happens to be very aggravated than what happens to be in the cylinder, of which you cannot see. It is a gas. Explosion will set in. But I will enjoy the members of the public to be very safety conscious at all times, because this life is very valuable. And if a life should be lost, it can never be recovered again. So I will please plead, if you want to buy any cylinder, it must be started on a certain pressure that you will know that this one is very adequate and being very usable for you in your household. Failure to get that done, you are putting your life into a risk. So please avoid such. If you are seeing them doing that, don't patronize such a person or such people.
He further stressed that ignorance and lack of precaution remains major contributors to fire disasters, insisting that no business interest should ever be placed above human lives.
There are two elements that contribute to fire hazard: ignorance. Ignorance and unconsciously. Carelessness. Unconsciously, that I mean as being carelessness, that you know what you're supposed to do and you fail to do it. The vendors of the gas cylinder, please, I beg you, don't endanger the life of the citizen, your patronizers, people that are buying from you. If you know that that cylinder is not working very effectively or is not usable, don't sell it. What do you want to gain out of it? There is nothing that you want to gain out of it. So please, let us do things very wisely, because I could detest that fire is of no respecter of anybody. And fire is a byproduct of affluence. The more you have, the more you are liable to lose all this your product that you have gathered all this while in a twinkling of an eye.
Investigations also revealed that nearly 9 out of 10 Nigerians cannot identify expired dates on their cylinders, exposing families to unavoidable risk.
Oh yes, I do. I've been using cooking gas for over 17 years now. So I cook with cooking gas. I do not know how to check the expiry date. Of course, I know the gas cylinder has an expiry date, but then, sincerely, I do not know how to check. And I have never bothered to check. I know it is dangerous because I once heard that once a cooking gas cylinder expires, it may explode. I'm very much aware of that, and I know it is highly dangerous. But then, maybe I'm just being lackadaisical about it. I've never tried to check.
I've been using that for about, I would say, more than 20 years. Honestly, no, I don't know. I don't know how to check it. I don't know. Yeah, we heard that all the time, but I know that it's kind of like risky if you use an expired cylinder, but I do not know how to check if it's expired or not.
Yes, I do. Let's say more than 10 years now. I don't know. I don't even know cylinder do have expiry dates.
I think government should do more, or the SON should do more about awareness, because a lot of people don't know. If you check expiry date of tires, a lot of people don't know. I think I know that, but when it comes to gas, but now I think I will be very careful. I will try to find out, because it's very important to everyone.
Yes, of course, but I think the government, there should be an awareness for citizens to know that there is an expiry date on our cylinder, because I don't think so. Most people know that there is an expiry date on cylinder. I don't think so. Particularly me like this, I don't know. If you are not saying it now, I don't know.
It happens to be the responsibility of the government Because if anybody should tag anything, you cannot know. We cannot know. You cannot know, we cannot know. But what I will just say has been that let every one of us be a good citizen of Nigeria, and let us do things in accordance with the rules and regulations, and let us walk in accordance with our conscience in life.
The Standard Organization of Nigeria has since launched a probe to trace the major suppliers behind the trade, while experts are calling for urgent public awareness campaigns to save lives and properties. Mercy Iteke, Curious Television News.
This is Curious Television, a professional online-based television committed to promoting truth, balanced and objective reportage without fear. Please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook channels. Curious Television, fearless pursuit of truth.